the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. We got a Friday show for you. Already hour number 2. It is confirmed. Finally, the river is back to being wet on hour number 2.
Yeah. I think I only
Took
did
a
that
little
for like
hiatus.
2 days.
Took a hiatus. It felt like 2 months.
Well, I was just
missed
playing it in a different hour.
How do we feel?
That was a long pause. You were working your way there. How do we feel about what?
I was saying, how do we feel about, is the LSU game tonight at 5? LSU
Women's basketball?
No, LSU Oklahoma. Second
think
game.
it's
The
Six,
women's
right?
basketball game's at 5. I'm not sure about the baseball game. It is at 6:30.
So let me ask you guys this. Taylor, do you have that video ready of Kim Mulkey?
No, but I'll get it.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Was scrolling through the interwebs yesterday and came across a video. So we on Wednesday we interviewed Kim Mulkey. Every Wednesday. Well, this past Wednesday we were talking. She started talking about this weekend, what it meant to her, what it meant to Flage, potentially being her, well, definitely her last game in
the PMAC.
In the PMAC. Got emotional about it. Well, it kind of went out there. A lot of people got eyeballs on that. A lot of people heard that interview. Flage heard it. She got interviewed yesterday, leading up into the bracket starting.
No big deal. It's not like we're...
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, really.
It's not like we create news or anything.
Kim Mulkey certainly was asked about it as well yesterday. Taylor, did you find it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's see what she said.
She was the first one I signed here, and really, what did we have to sell at that time? You know, we were just starting. I inherited a team that just had a tremendous year when we got here and hosted the first and second round games, and then signed Flage, and you know, we had to compete against some really good teams. And then the amazing thing about it is you're not going to see many kids anymore stay 4 years at schools. It's just not happening. And for her to stay all 4 years speaks volumes of how much she loves LSU. And I certainly will never, ever take her for granted.
Wait, I don't think this is the one.
I will always...
Yeah, I don't think
think
that's
this
it. I
is
think I
it.
pulled up the wrong one. My
Here.
bad, guys.
Here, this is...
I
Here,
said-
I'm emailing it to
I
you
said,
right
oh,
now.
man, you found a different angle of it.
Mm-hmm. It's still a good one, though. Well, she's true. There is not many people that are staying 4 years at any sport.
That's why I think so many people it was very easy to root for
you.
Garrett Nussmeier, too.
Oh, for sure.
And like, it was disappointing that he didn't have a good year because you wanted the team to have success, but also like him and kind of know what he was going through and what he did for LSU. Like that made it upsetting because you wanted him to do well so bad because he was the unicorn that stayed 4 years, could have certainly gone 5 years, could have gone other places and, stuck with LSU. Like used to, that was the standard.
Well, I mean,
But you
she
did.
didn't have an option.
You did. You could go down a level or you had to sit out.
This is the right one.
Or you could graduate. All right, here.
This is it.
This is the right one.
I said this on senior night. People were like, you're not very emotional. And I said, it's not her last game. I said, when I wrap my head around the fact that kid won't be in LSU uniform again on the PMAC floor, then it'll hit me. And it actually did yesterday morning. We practiced yesterday morning, and I do my weekly radio show with Hester, and we were just talking, and it just, this lump came in my throat. The thought.
Oh man.
She 100% forgot your name.
Jake and who?
Jake and
I got a lump in my throat.
yeah, her brain hurt trying to think.
God, what's that kid from Tyler's name?
Oh God.
He asked me that question that I didn't understand. What was his name?
It would have been so funny if she was like, I was on with Jake and his friend.
Jake and that other
Oh
fella.
my God! If she would have said Hester and his friend,
Yeah.
That would have been so funny.
my gosh, that was.
What's his
told
name?
y'all,
He said Richard instead of Richard.
Yeah. I told y'all I confused her a couple weeks ago, and I'll never live it down. Never live it down.
Mitchell in
That's
the
so
chat
good.
said, and the other guy with the dumbass questions.
The best part about that is we would have never have seen that, and Matt brought it to our attention.
Oh yeah, because I saw it. It came across my timeline yesterday, and I was watching it, and it literally, I was walking down the hall of my house, and I let out a cackle.
Yeah.
And then I guess I got sad.
You laughed, and then it just
I
turned
was like,
from.
I laughed, and I was like,
Bro,
It's so funny.
that is so
Can
good.
you hug me?
That
dude,
is
it was like-
incredible.
She goes, I was on with Hester, and I got this lump in my throat. Yeah.
She actually said,
And that's your new name.
She probably got that
Snap
for
the
me. 'Cause I
finger.
say that a lot.
She should have snapped the finger, been like, the
What's
guy,
his
what's
face?
his name?
It's not important.
What's that?
Anyways, I was on
what's
with
that
Hester.
slap's name? It doesn't
You
matter.
got to ask me that social media question. That he'll never live down.
Ever. That was great. God, I love the Wolfpack. Only OTB.
Only OTB. Heartbroken. Oh.
Oh,
Thought I'd really made a lifelong impact on her life.
you did, but not enough for you to be memorable.
No, Matt, you're the question she'll never forget and the name she'll never remember. That's you.
That's true. She's still thinking about that question.
My weekly radio show with Hester and
That should become a drop, I feel like.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I'm about to put that in the open.
Absolutely should. It's okay, man.
It's fine.
All I can do is go to the tape, try to improve, get better.
See, but Foxhole, OTB got a mention.
True.
You know,
Team win.
It's true.
Team
I
win.
mean, I personally think
I'm like
sports
that.
show of the year. Some don't.
I
I
think-
do.
If you're talking
I
about
think it's just general show of the year
yeah. In the
in the entire world.
country.
Yeah.
Yeah, but saying like we got a OTB shout out there and me celebrating that. It's kind of like the fourth guy on a golf scramble team that doesn't contribute a shot or a putt but then like he holds a trophy up.
But he's on the scorecard.
But he's on
He takes the
scorecard.
picture at the
He's
end.
the guy
Yeah.
that slams the most beers at the end in celebration.
Oh, you're the guy that runs to pick up the rivalry game trophy, even though you didn't play.
Yeah, exactly. The clean jersey.
That's toting that golden boot all the way down the field.
My jersey's not clean. I'm out here getting bloodied every single week.
Yeah.
Dumbass questions.
Sorry, man. We love you.
I'll get better.
We appreciate you.
Cody Chauvin in the
We
chat
know your
said-
name.
Next week with Kim Mulkey. Hey, Coach. Matt
Matt Flynn here.
I don't know if you know
FLYNN. That's two N's.
The other guy.
I mean, you'll do that sometimes when we have a new guest on. So.
I do. I introduce myself when we have a new
Yeah.
guest.
Wait, that's so funny. So we're talking about it. Our tweet just showed up on my timeline, and it was the one that we posted of Kim getting emotional. And Harrison Valentine, I guess, at the press conference yesterday, had asked Flage, was that surprising to see her get a little emotional? And Flage said, yeah, because she had just went off on me in practice.
That was good.
She was like, is this not AI?
Yeah, this isn't AI. This is real.
Oh, that's so
She
good.
just went off on me in practice.
That's
Good.
But that's how you know.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. We've all played sports. We all know that.
Yep.
It's funny. I I had Norv Turner on my NFL show yesterday. It was so funny because,
Senior Bowl Hall of Fame.
Senior Bowl Hall of Fame. That's
Yeah.
why we're having him on, yeah. And we were kind of just talking about different stuff, whatever. And he still, calls me a knucklehead. It's just like, yeah, it's, you're not going to get rid of that. And he told, some great stories just about yelling at me and Mike Tolbert. Yeah. What are you knuckleheads doing? And he got into it, so it was fun.
That's a good room, though. You and Mike Tolbert. That's a good room.
Dude, our room was me, Mike Tolbert, LT, Darren Sproles. And then we had Michael Bennett. I don't know if y'all remember him from Wisconsin, first-round pick from the Vikings.
I remember.
The track guy.
He played for the Saints for a little bit towards the end of his career.
And we had him in the room as well. It was a great room. But he was telling a story of we were in 4-minute offense one time. We were playing at Tennessee, and we were beating the hell out of them. It was Christmas, like one of those Christmas, either eve or day games. And so you're trying to get out of there. And me and Tolbert, without being told we could do so, we were rotating fullback and tailback, just switching. He's like, I'm sitting there yelling at y'all, like, what are y'all doing? He said then you picked up 3 first downs in a row. He's like, I just let him go.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Knuckleheads.
I had to think about trying to do that and not ask for permission. Probably should have asked if we could do that in an NFL game. So
It worked.
it did.
You're a grown adult.
Yeah. We won 11 games in a row that year. And then lost to Mark Sanchez and the Jets in the playoffs.
Oh, shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, y'all lost in the playoffs early on?
Second round. Because we got the bye. We were the 1 seed.
Y'all's first round.
Our first round. Which I think is a bad deal. You get a first round bye and you're on a heater. It's not good. A lot
No.
of times.
Well, didn't the college football, is this what you're talking about, the college football
I
playoffs?
was talking about my professional
Oh,
career.
okay, yeah.
I was the 1 seed on a team. That was 1 seed 2 different times. Both
Yeah.
times we won 11 games in a row going into the postseason.
Yeah.
And lost the playoffs. First round.
I can't remember.
Yeah, the playoffs
everything,
at
but the
Indiana's the only one that's
I was going to
won.
say,
Yeah, in the 2 years.
everybody that had a
Everybody else
bye
has lost.
loses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't take a break on a heater. You got to keep it rolling.
That's right, unless you're the Seahawks.
Yeah, I
about
guess
it.
so.
I don't like buys.
The fact that Mark Sanchez took the Jets team
Chill.
to back-to-back
Back-to-back.
AFC championships is insane.
What's he doing these days?
Fighting.
I think he's on house
I
arrest.
think he's just gallivanting in Indianapolis, downtown.
Yeah, I think
Oh, he's not even on house arrest.
he was
He's
back in
just-
the headlines 2 weeks ago.
I just saw
when they
something
got
about
the
him.
drug
Delivery drivers.
test came back.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little fentanyl.
Oh, yeah, just a little fentanyl. No big
Not
deal.
a big deal.
You can dabble.
Elite guy.
Who hasn't done a
Yeah,
little
I
fentanyl?
mean,
Best Jets quarterback of my lifetime.
That's a
Think
good
about
point.
that. Success-wise.
It's not very hard to do.
Success-wise.
Success-wise, yeah. I mean, Chad Pennington was better.
Yeah, but, I mean,
But Sanchez, because that defense was stout and they had Sean Green run the ball.
I don't know. Old Fitzy
It's
had
funny,
it.
they
Old
had-
Fitzy had its a moment.
Wait, this
Chad
headline's
Pennington was
funny.
not bad. He couldn't throw it through a paper bag, a wet paper bag, but it was going to be where it was supposed to be at least.
What the hell? What does this mean? Civil cocaine and fentanyl allegations surface as massive discovery unfolds in Mark Sanchez case. Civil?
I don't know, maybe it's not a big enough amount to be criminal. I don't know. I would have thought it was criminal no
It's a
matter what.
civil amount of
Just
cocaine and
who amongst
fentanyl.
us, right?
It is wild. It really is that, let's peel back just a little bit. Mark Sanchez worked his entire life to be a professional football player, like we all do. Like you have to or you can't make it. So he does that, okay? And then he plays in the NFL. It goes how it goes, whatever. That's not important. But he works for that. And because he did that, he gets this opportunity to call football games. And
I'm sure he worked very hard at.
Exact. So everything he's done, to get to that point, he's worked his entire life to get there. And then one stupid ass night in
Gets
Indianapolis,
stabbed by one truck driver.
right? You're out there doing things you should not be doing, and you ruin your life.
That's
For
kind of
what?
it's kind of the way life goes.
Oh my gosh! It's like, what were you doing? You know?
Fentanyl.
Well, that's
Fentanyl.
true.
Fentanyl. Small amounts of
Gonna
It's
make
like,
you
dude,
do
you
it.
had to call
Civil
a game
amount
the
of it.
next
civil,
day.
civil amount of cocaine.
Like you're not in Indy for vacation. You were there to work the next
Like, bro,
day.
it's Indiana too.
Yeah,
Well,
you're in
and think about it.
Indianapolis.
If he doesn't get in that fight and get arrested, does he just show up on fentanyl calling the game
Yes.
the next day?
right? I mean, I don't know.
would've
I don't know about
probably like a little
I
hangover.
don't know how long it
like a come down
lasts
or
in your-
something. Yeah.
like, This was been T-Bob's apartment, not mine. I don't know how long it lasts, but
Or does he do it again right before the broadcast?
I'm
Give
sure
a
if
little
you
pep.
talk to Mark afterwards, he's like, you don't understand the pressure I've been under.
Yeah.
Just had to,
oh yeah,
I had to have a civil amount.
wasn't even a lot.
Maybe he did this so people would forget about the butt fumble.
Maybe.
Just years from now.
ooh,
I bet he didn't go out.
Misdirect-
Then the
Action.
bigger PR, yeah, that's a good PR move to just
Yeah.
do fentanyl and cocaine
It's
and
like, guys,
stab someone.
I was a great player. I just did a little bit of fentanyl, okay? Don't look up any of the highlights.
Shout
Love a
out
good
Mark
misdirection.
I
Sanchez.
don't think he thought before that night that
yeah,
he was going to get
true,
stabbed.
True.
I don't think he got. Wait, did
No.
he got
He got
stabbed?
He got
He
stabbed
got
too.
stabbed.
Yeah.
He got stabbed too.
Yeah.
Because he put the dude in,
in like a
he put him in the hospital.
yeah.
Beat his face in.
Yeah.
Not a good situation. But yeah.
Find me the
kinda
show.
How, that's kind of how like life goes. Like you can do all the good things in the want, but if
Yeah.
you make a mistake, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, find me a show that will start off the conversation talking about Kim Mulkey being emotional, talking about Flage, and end it with Mark Sanchez and fentanyl and
Yep.
going down dark alleyways and getting stabbed.
Yeah, we had
Some
some
would
good
argue show of
comments.
the year, Jake.
We had some good comments in the chat. Mitchell said either die a hero or live long enough to be forgotten on the radio. That's kind of a combination of the two
Yeah, that's right.
conversations
That's
a little
right.
bit.
That's right.
Do we think that Murphy, Sam, and Joni paid Kim Mulkey to forget my name?
The thing too,
Great question.
if she would have
Good
said
question.
with Hester and Flynn, that absolutely would have been like a perfect drop.
Yeah, it
you
would
know,
have.
having Mulkey.
But I
one's
do
more
love
perfect.
Hester.
That's true. It
and,
probably fits the style of the show
Oh,
more.
Flage gave us the idea. We could AI it in.
No,
No,
Nah,
we're gonna use the one where you were
And then
forgotten.
we're gonna add the
yeah. Just a long.
Yeah.
Her brain was in a pretzel trying to think of that name.
It's one of those long, complicated names.
And
Somebody's
by that
Matt,
name,
she's
I
like,
mean
yeah,
me.
To be fair, though, it was the same exercise her brain was doing during that question you asked at one time.
She actually answered the question, pal.
That's true. She never said your name.
She never said it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we got to take a break. We'll do so. More OTB here on this Friday morning live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. When you go there, residential, commercial trash pickup, roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. Let them know what your project is at your home, at your business. They'll make sure you have the right size roll-off dumpster at your project. And when you're done, they'll come pick it up. Boom, bam, easy. But if you have more trash than you anticipated, they'll empty it, and then they'll bring it back as well. Then they'll pick it back up. That's what kind of service they'll give you. Portable restrooms. If you need that for your job site or your event, they've got you covered there as well with a new sanitation department.
That's right, Trash Rangers, the most reliable trash pickup service in Louisiana, and now waste removal as well. You can go to their website, trashrangers.com. You can check out their sanitation department, which is those portable toilets. So don't settle for those big old national brands that call them 800 number, blah, 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 to get these restrooms from wherever they are, wherever in the country they're getting delivered from. And when it comes to also trash pickup, commercial, residential, roll-off dumpsters, they are the best. Give them a call. Get that big red dumpster, trashrangers.com.
Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
What happened to her plan? She was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake it right on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks at her average life and nothing has been alright since Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. There was U2 and
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. If you're thinking about upgrading your home, windows, doors, or also siding, you got to call our friends over at Tommy's. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding has been taking care of Louisiana's home for years. And they do it the right way with top quality products and expert installation. And as we know down here, weather can be kind of tough. A little heat, a little humidity, got some storms going on from here and there. That's why you need products that are built to last and a team you can trust to install them. So whether you're improving curb appeal or making your home more energy efficient, Tommy's has you covered. Check them out today at GoTommys.com. That is GoTommys.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommys with a Y.com. Tommy's windows, doors, and siding built for Louisiana homes.
I'm sorry, Jake. Matt was very rude. Then I'll hit you with one. Oh, Tommy!
Thank you.
We waited the entire. I could tell Jake was lingering with that read, waiting for a yo Tommy.
We
didn't get
that
one.
upset about Coach Mulkey?
I'm still a little heartbroken.
I was like, I'd pause and I'd say another line. I'd pause. And
Oh, I know. I saw you stare and you were waiting.
yeah.
My bad. And I apologize to Tommy as well. Sorry, guys. I'll get better.
You can be able to make it today, bud?
I'm going to make it. How about you? You okay?
I'm great.
All right.
Blessed and highly favored. I'm trying to figure out how every one of our children is going to get to where they need to get to today. Got a baseball tournament. The first game is at 4:30.
Doesn't one of them drive?
Well, so he does, but we're having a hard time getting the parking pass that he needs for LSU because he goes to the lab school and he got to have an LSU parking pass. And they're like, their minds are blown that you would need one in March and not at the beginning of the year. Like, well, we do that at the beginning of the year. That's great. He got his license in March. Mm-hmm. So, like, how did we get one now?
Yeah.
And their minds are blown.
Don't let Jake fool you guys. He just wants to go show off the Black Widow. Jake's like, dang.
I can't do anything. I'll be on air.
It's the first time anybody that's gone to that school has had a birthday during the school year.
I think so.
So
I think so.
I get it.
Why don't
It's
y'all
the first
think
time.
that through? Like, I don't.
It's not this. It's the main school. It's LSU because you got to have an LSU parking pass. So
I get it. It's the first time.
I don't know, man. But it's causing stress,
I understand.
and not to me, but to the entire family. Let's get it together.
That happened to me that happened to us in high school because we had parking passes, and I turned 16 in September. But back then, you had to have your permit for a full calendar year.
Yeah.
So I had to wait till December to start driving, and so they were like, "No, it was like 2 weeks before the semester was over. They're like, you got to wait till after Christmas break and get the next.
Yeah.
The next semester was
that's
dumb. Like, y'all don't have these just sitting in a pile?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, we didn't have parking passes at Evangel. It's like, hey, go find that gravel over there and just put your truck there. Like, we can't get a dedicated lot just to the high school.
I didn't have parking passes
in high school.
Did y'all have like a secured lot with like a security guard?
We had you had to check, like,
Oh, okay.
if you were leaving campus, like, you had to, like, say something to the guard. Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, you could park wherever.
Oh yeah, I got that. You didn't have a number.
No.
We had a number.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Seniority?
Yeah, seniority.
Closer
So like
you
the
got-
older, like all the seniors got to pick first.
Yeah.
Then the juniors picked, and then any sophomores. I'm sure y'all were driving at what, 8th grade? Probably pretty close.
So
I mean, long pause.
I turned, if I have this math wrong, somebody let me know. I'm pretty sure I turned 15 in May, like 8th grade, about to be 9th grade summer. I think so. And the age was 15 back then.
Did you? Yeah, because you graduated at 19.
I turned 19 the day I graduated high school, yeah.
I think that math checks out.
Yeah. So technically, I guess I could have.
Just counting on my fingers.
But you know, we were real good at football.
Oh, obviously, y'all were men
That's right.
playing children.
We were the COVID year college players before it was in vogue.
That's true.
We had a couple guys that had turned 16, like back half of freshman year, and everybody else was turning 15.
Yeah.
So they were driving, but it was a freshman high only, and they were like, we don't allow any of our students to drive to
Right.
school. So there's a gas station across the street.
That's why they
and the
park.
guy made friends with the owner. He's like, can I just park right back and walk across? And people thought he was so cool. They're like, bro, look, there he is. Pull up. He's driving to school.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. See, I didn't do that with my 2 older sons. Like, technically, and you've seen Jackson. You know how large he is.
Mhm.
He's a sophomore, going to be a junior. He could technically, by 8 days, he could have been a freshman right now. Should have done it.
But why?
Sports.
And his name's J Bones, pal.
It is J Bones. That's very true. I don't know. Not paying for college sounds fun. So another year to grow and develop, you know. That sounds fun.
Hey, if you got talent, they'll find you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But just to guarantee it, you know.
Maybe you'll get a parking pass.
Can we get a parking pass? I am excited, though. We do have a big baseball tournament this weekend. It's going to be out
Where's
in
that?
Zachary.
Zachary?
Yeah. I'm going to miss the first game. It's 4:30. I'm going to be on air. My producer on NFL is like, we can probably put some stuff in the can and, like, record some segments during the breaks and, like, try to get out of here. I was like, trying to get from where I live to Zachary anywhere close to 4:30.
It's about as far as it gets in Louisiana. How far the drives for you?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And, like, the amount of people I'd have to pass by to get there, I was like, buddy, this is a game-changer situation. I'll be watching. Now, I said, now for the last 30 minutes of the show, don't expect anything creative from me.
Yep.
Pat, you got it. We'll just replay your interview.
And that, yeah, replay mine.
Yeah, it was 20
It was
minutes.
great.
Yeah, it was great.
It's probably the best of the month.
It was really good. I even wrote you after. I was like, dude, that was actually, like,
You sounded
really good.
It's kind of like us trying to get to. So Huck and Tuzette are playing over at Healing Place.
Yep.
It's trying to get.
That's not easy to get
It's
to.
trying to get in that side of town over by Blue Bayou at 5 p.m.
Yep.
on any day of the week. There's no way to do it. Can't go Highland, can't go Perkins, can't go Interstate. They're all backed up.
Someone's calling the station line.
Perfect.
Coach
Should I answer
Mulkey.
it?
Yeah, see if it's Coach Mulkey.
She's ready to apologize.
I'm always so scared to answer
Right
this.
before
Why?
the game.
I don't know.
You don't have to answer it on air. You can just answer it on the side if you want to.
Let's see.
Yeah, definitely don't answer on air. That's dangerous.
Bro, T-Bob did that one time. Remember, he put his
Yeah.
on. He's like, hey, you're on OTB. What's up?
Yep.
She just kicked him.
It was.
No one answered.
Oh.
But no, I
Stage
remember
fright.
that. I was like, should we answer it on air? He was like, yeah, why not? And then we answered it, and the guy said something about peeing in cold soup or something.
Yeah.
T-Bob goes, you're on OTB. What's up, man?
We've done that before, and
Who
somebody
peed in
just,
cold soup?
We've not on here, but we've done it on college back in the day, and we answered, and some guy just like started like profanities.
Okay. Well, you can't
I
do
bet,
that.
I bet him and his
Oh, he
two
can't get in
friends
trouble,
thought he was
so.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't do that because we don't have a dump button, right?
Right. We're kind of living on the edge by not having one.
I mean,
I
we
mean, by the
fall off
rate
the
that
edge.
how many people
Curse
on this show.
So we've had
We've met the
Patrick
quota
Willis.
for everybody else.
P. Willie did, and like he's not even like a cusser.
Patrick Willis.
I didn't think Tyler Shuck was, but
have a-
apparently
Well,
he is.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing the Mardi Gras
Did
float,
we have a coach do one? I feel like we did a long time ago.
we did. Yeah.
Not an LSU coach, but like, was it?
It might have been an LSU guy. I know what you're talking about. We have.
Was
So
it Blake?
Patrick Willis might have been Blake.
I think it was Blake.
Nick Underhill.
Nick Underhill
All the
weekly.
time.
Every once
Dev.
a
Dev,
Yeah.
Twice a month. Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck. Me, second show as a co-host.
Bailey,
Oh my God.
Bailey the intern.
Bailey the intern,
said one sentence on this show.
and it was curse word.
Profanity.
I love it.
Shout out Bailey.
Gone but not forgotten.
Y'all remember?
Unlike some.
Drew Timmy
Yeah,
played for Gonzaga. Wore a
With the Lakers
headband.
now, huh?
Yeah, with the Lakers
Yeah.
now. Do you remember Drew Timmy at
Oh,
all?
but it's a funny name.
Drew Timmy.
So really
Drew
good,
Timmy.
really good
Right,
basketball player for
Timme.
Gonzaga. Plays for the Lakers now. Great personality too. So he was coming on my college show, and Sean Farnham, who calls a lot of ESPN college basketball, he played for UCLA. Great personality as well, funny guy. Well, they know each other really well. Well, Farnham is a 49ers fan, and Drew Timmy was a Cowboys fan. And I don't remember what happened. They played each other something, And I'm like, hey, Drew Timmy, Gonzaga forward, good enough to join the show, blah, blah, blah. He's like, hey, yeah, glad to be here. Hey, Farnham, F you, but said it. Because they had this bet about the 49ers and Cowboys, and that was the first thing this man said on air. And I'm like,
honestly, that's
Okay.
that's.
I like his vibe.
I mean,
Matt.
straight
I like
up.
his vibe.
Yeah.
That's Timmy.
Yeah, he's a good
That's a
player.
Drew Timmy, buddy.
Yeah, just
He's
straight
a
up. Farman,
baller.
Confident.
F you.
Timmy.
And then went about like answering whatever I asked him.
Just want to like it didn't happen.
Yep. And I was like, that was probably like, I don't know, year one of having like the new off-campus drive time show. I was like, oh God. Because I'm so used to this where still like when somebody says it on satellite radio, I still like kind of forget that we can say it there. Just kind of like you,
Of course,
cussing
y'all.
on the second day that you joined us.
Yep. Started off with a bang.
Shout out to Drew Timmy,
Stud at Gonzaga.
Gonzaga legend. Shout out to Drew Timmy, Adam Morrison, Casey Calvary, Matt Santangelo, Richie Fromm, Dan Dickow.
That's our guy.
That's our guy.
Old Dick Al.
No doubt. Chet Holmgren,
Yeah.
that's another
Yeah,
one.
Chet.
Skinny, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the
Magic.
guard? Andrew
Nimhard.
Nimhard. I mean, he's balling with the Pacers.
Jalen Suggs. Shout out to the Bulldogs. Go Dogs. We'll take a break. More OTV.
Off the bench.
No, that's not the dog. That's
I thought you said go Pauls.
Houston. All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, you can see what they can do for you in the courtroom. You can have a chat with a live agent right there on the website. You can see past client results on the website. You also can see what's going on with the G team by going to Get Gordon on all major social media. That's always going to be the handle there. And look, it's your favorite athletes in Louisiana, but also like what they're doing in the local communities throughout Louisiana there on social media. Always know you can put your area code followed by the 888-8888 and get in touch with them that way as well. Get Gordon and get it done.
Sorry, you can just pick up your phone and just start hitting 8 many times as you want. Push that send button and calls Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. If you've been injured, whether it's on the job, whether it's in a car wreck, it doesn't matter. Let the specialists, let the people fight for you. Get exactly what you deserve. We've seen all the great work that Gordon McKernan's done in the community with the G team, but let his law firm fight for you if you've been injured. Get what you deserve. GetGordon.com.
Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear. 'Cause that's
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a lot in a song. Drop a heart and break a name. We're sleeping and sleeping for the road team. We're going down, down, around, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, target and pulling. We're going down, down, around.
I haven't heard this song in a long time. That's a banger. That's a catchy banger. See, it's both.
Yeah.
And you can just be catchy and not a banger.
Yep. But we determined yesterday to be a banger,
You have to be catchy, yes.
But not all catchy songs are
Or bangers.
Correct.
This is both. I'll be singing this for the
Well,
rest of
every
the
banger is
afternoon.
both, technically. Is what we're saying.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, right.
Unless you got them like subtle ballads,
Yeah.
some indie songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's some bangers that aren't necessarily catchy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Like your coffee house stuff. It's like not catchy, but it's
But
like,
it's a banger.
yeah, but it's like if it's good though, you still sing it afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about
Yeah.
it. So that's catches.
I guess so. Yeah,
catches you.
that's a good point.
This is gonna be totally random to this show, but it's something that I talked a lot about yesterday, and it's one of those ones. And our listeners know, like, I like to get on referees in the National Football League. It's always, my whole thing. I want them to be accountable for their actions, good or bad. And their new, like their CBA, it's coming up, like their agreement with the league. And they're threatening to strike, and then we'll have a replacement officials again. You've been through that, the Seahawks Packers game.
Yeah.
And so, like, we started to talk about it yesterday on Moving the Chains, and I'm like, Pat, I was like, let's don't even talk about this part of it. I was like, I don't really care. I was like, can we not get to a point where the officials are full-time? Like, they're full-time employees of the National Football League. Like, you can't be a dairy farmer on Monday through Saturday and then on Sunday be an elite official. I was like, I know they do good. It's not like they're all bad. But I'm like, it's $1 billion organization. We can't come up with a sum of money that is a really good living for them to be full-time. Like, if you paid them, like, $300,000 a year, like, that would cost every team, like, $600,000. You put it in a pot. That's not a hair on their you-know-what. Okay? Because I know for me, when I was playing, I had to be dedicated and focused full-time year-round on being a National Football League player. You did. Every coach does. Every coach, like, I'm not a fireman from January to April and then all of a sudden go out there and play football. Front office members don't have side hustles. They're not lawyers on the side. Referees impact the game as much as anybody. They're involved in the biggest moments. So, like, if they want, like, a new deal, I'd say, okay, you can get a new deal, and you're also going to be full-time. Like Ed Hockley, you're not going to be an attorney in San Diego and then on Sundays go call games. It's just not going to happen. And,
Yeah, I guess the counter to that would be like, what do they do?
oh, you have year-round training. You go through VR systems, and you speed it up a little bit, and you start to watch tape, and you go through seminars of, hey, here's our point of emphasis, and here's what we're going to do. And just like us,
I do think they do all that. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I do know they do
but I'm
all
saying
that.
if you were full-time, like, to a level, like, where you do more. Right. And just like us, like, February, March, April, we kind of did our own thing. Now, we were doing things to get ready, just like they could, but they make enough money. You make $300,000 a year, you're doing pretty good. Minus the pretty, like, you're doing good. All right, so you make that money, and you go through just like driving tests. Like, you get to a certain age, you got to pass a driving test. Like, you got to pass something. You come up with something where, hey, man, you're getting up there in age. Your eyes aren't as fast as they used to be.
Yep.
When Major League Baseball players retire, the thing they always say is, my eyes couldn't keep up with the ball anymore. What's the difference? Like, can their eyes and the speed of the NFL game? So, like, again, like, you got to pass the test. We got age requirements as well. Like, when you get to this age, you got to go pass this test. And you use the VR system just like quarterbacks do, not with the Jets, not that VR system, but a new one, and you get ready. And for the entire year, that's what you are. And then you go to training camps, right, and OTAs, and that's your training camp. That's your OTA, and you officiate. Teams want that. Teams pay guys to come in. But if you're a full-time employee, the league's paying them year-round, and you're just there. And so that way the team doesn't even have to, to dish out the money. When they impact the game so much, they are making critical calls, and they've got to be sharp. And I'm not saying it's easy. I know it's not. But why wouldn't we make them full-time? Like, there's literally ones that are lawyers, principals of high schools. There is a dairy farmer. I didn't make that up. That's true.
I think, and I agree 100% with what you're saying. Referees should be full-time employees. They should get paid like it. They are in charge of the biggest sport in America.
Yeah.
And it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, obviously. Just look at the amount of money that was thrown around in free agency. $500 million or like $2 billion. I don't even
Yeah, I think
remember
the
what it
Titans spent $300 million themselves.
Yeah, so like the amount of money that's thrown around, so they should be full-time. Like, I'm just going to pose like counter arguments to this because there are some clear reasons that this hasn't been done. I'm sure they've thought this through.
One of the reasons is the older referees that have the side hustles, they threaten to all step away at the same time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to have a farm system at that point if if you have full-time referees. You're going to lose most of your referees if you make them be full-time, because I'm sure a lot of these people do it and they make more money at their full-time job than they do at refereeing. So then how do you replace that? Then how do you train that? And then you're going to tell them that, okay, we're going to hold you accountable as well, which means they could get fired and then not have a backstop to fall, like another career to fall back on. Like those are the hurdles I see. And I agree. I don't think those should be hurdles, but the referees that ref in the NFL are there for a reason. It's not like there's all these different minor leagues that you can go and train.
We have the college refs.
You do. Well, then where are they pulling their refs from when they all go to the NFL?
High school. It's just feeding system.
I get it. But, like, what's the –
like your umpires in AA aren't going to be as good as AAA.
What is the incentive, I guess, for these guys?
You make $300,000 and you get NFL benefits.
I get it. But for a lot of the NFL referees, they might make more than that on their side hustle.
Yeah. And if you want to do the side hustle, like, we got to train a new wave. And it might be a 2-3 year process to get those guys ready.
But does the NFL have the appetite to go through 2 or 3 or 4 years?
They should. Now, will they? I don't know. Do you care enough about the game to do so?
But is it that bad to go on a 2 or 3 year?
I don't think you can dictate them.
You can't have replacement ref year again.
No, but I don't think you can dictate, like,
especially
the referees can't dictate the National Football League. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar business. Like,
they should be held accountable in the media. They should have to interview.
Yeah.
They should have to explain their calls. There should be more transparency. Why were some games in college football last year where we could hear the people in the replay booth and sometimes we couldn't?
Yeah.
Like, that should be done every time. The replay booth, they should be on mic. We should hear the conversation had.
Right.
That kind of transparency should be there. But I don't want to get in a situation where I got 2 or 3 years of bad refereeing because we lost everybody because we put this rule in.
That's what it would have to be.
Even pay them more and even pay them more and make more guaranteed time that you have to spend to it. But let them be an attorney too if they want to be. But, like, I agree, they should be full time. The practicality of it is I don't want to see 2 or 3 bad years of replacement refs.
Yeah.
Like I saw that one year in 2012.
Yeah. My last thing, and we got to take a break. Make them full-time. Invest in year-round training. Have 5 locations, year-round training. Film breakdown, real accountability. Build consistency across the crews so we know we're having the same situation week in and week out, right? You learn each other. Because at this level, with this much money, this much attention, the standard has to be the standard. The standard has to match the stakes as well. So if you want elite performance on Sundays from the players, which you do, you want it from your referees as well, you need elite preparation, just like us, Monday through Saturday. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com, FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust. They've been in the game for well over 100 years. You don't stay in the game for well over 100 years unless you're doing everything the right way, and that's exactly what they do over at First American Bank and Trust. Now, the best part about them, they've got all the tools of the national bank, right? You see it right there online. They can do anything that they can do. But the best part about it that makes them better, whenever they're making a decision on your home loan, business loan, whatever it is, it's right here. You talk to the person face-to-face. If you want to, it's going to make the decision. You don't have to call New York. You don't call San Francisco. You don't call Chicago. It is right here. It's in Louisiana, and it's your neighbor you can trust, FABT.com.
First American Bank and Trust, a local bank who cares about people in Louisiana. So if you're doing your banking, you're parking your money somewhere, if you're doing a loan, whether it's business, whether it's residential, whatever it is, you want to know your bank. You want to get straight answers. You want to work with people making local decisions. That's First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game. I'm breaking my back just to know your name. But heaven ain't close in a place
right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Now, this research is not mine. It's from our guy, Connor O'Gara. Great tweet. The year is 2026. Nebraska basketball won an NCAA tournament game for the first time. Let that sit in. Yeah.
Also, Indiana football has a national championship.
And that's how he lays it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so good. He said Indiana basketball won an NCAA tournament game. Indiana basketball missed the NCAA tournament for the third straight year.
Yeah.
Nebraska football hasn't beat a AP top 25 team in a decade.
That's crazy.
In a decade. But their basketball team now has won. And then Indiana football went 16-0. Imagine telling somebody that in God bless you, like the year
Thank you.
2000. That Nebraska football hadn't beat a top 25 team in a decade, and Indiana would go 16-0 and win a natty. Wow. And the Indiana basketball would kind of suck.
Try telling somebody I grew up in the 90s that watching Tommy Frazier.
And Eric Crouch, Scott Frost, the whole game.
That was
Had
some
a
good
run.
times. They had a elite run.
Nobody made
God,
the
those are some
mid-drift
sexy
jersey
offenses.
look as good as Nebraska.
Larry Taylor was lazy.
Oh, shout out to Nebraska basketball, though. It's a big deal.
Huge.
And they throttled Troy. A lot of people thought that would be an upset. It wasn't. They won. All right, we'll be back. Hour number 3, OTB.
Off the bench.
Or go to Rouses.com. Rouses Market. When you go to Rouses.com, we tell you to go there so you can find the location that is nearest you. And once you do, go check out those weekly specials they've got there on the website. But it doesn't really matter which Rouses you walk into. You're going to be set up for success. Your success. Because it's got the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, the salad bar, the sushi bar, the meals already prepped, ready to go. The sides right there next to it as well. I mean, they make it convenient and easy. And the best part is they do it local. They got local products throughout the show, including My High. Ever heard of it? You should have. Go to Rouses.com.
That's right, Rouses.com. Why are we sending you to a website for a grocery store? Well, because you can go to Rouses.com, you can go to weekly ads, click in your zip code, and right there it pulls up all the deals on the local Rouses near your house. So go check them out, Rouses.com.